Bleh. Hello, everyone. My name is Jalen Hutchins. My major is film, and if this project goes well, you'll see me standing in front of the board with an amazing looking outfit. Yes, I know it looks great. Anyway, this is my project about the my contribution and my group's contribution to the open house for EOP. During the contribution I made, we went to the button maker studio in the library, which, oh my god, that was an hour, almost 2 hours to make 10 buttons and 44 cents to print each paper. Yeah, we made buttons. They all look kind of good except for one, which I don't have the picture of right now, but I will find. And I think during this little contribution I made to the open house, I learned about teamwork, and even during the times where it's really hard and when you think you don't understand what's going on, you can thrive through it if you have a really good team working with you and working behind you. My next contribution was actually to help with the presentation of EOP to high school students or to parents. This was very nerve-wracking at first because I didn't know how many people I'd be speaking to. And the first group that showed up was actually like, it was like 10, 15 people. And then an entire high school showed up, and that was very stressful. Yeah, I can't remember exactly who I was with that day. Yeah, even thinking about it, I can't remember. But it was great telling my story to high school students who were thinking about applying to the program or who just didn't know about the program itself. And one thing I also learned from that experience is to just be very, what's the word? Be very open about your experiences in anything. Sometimes I was going off track with this. When you talk about your story in a certain program or a certain day, everyone's gonna pay attention to you because you actually lived that experience. People are gonna actually care about what you have to say because it was your experience. Yeah, and my teammates during that endeavor, the second one, I can't remember. I mean, the first one, I can't remember people during the second one. Please tell me who you were if you remember. It was Kenneth, who was doing most of the actual button making, Gerardo, who was also doing button making, and Michael, who was helping me run back and forth to print out papers because the printer was super far from the actual button maker, very inefficient. Got to add the connection to the campus color line, which was the idea of a team managing to get through something. And the quote I'm using is, "You people seem to have been born into a time of crisis." I took this quote as meaning like, even when put into a time of hardships and crisis and facing the odds, a team can manage to get through it pretty well if they're working together and they have great communication skills, which at first we didn't, but we got through it. So yeah, have a great winter break.